YouTube. We're back with another short video today about another book review in the series of book reviews. I'm going to quickly run for you over a really beautiful book called Harris Tweed, From Land to Street. And this book is written by Lara Platman. It's absolutely superb. It's sort of like a visual anthropology of the tweed industry in the Hebrides, if you like that type of thing. If nothing else, it gives you a really good illustration of how to take wonderful photos, illustrate them, and construct a narrative about a particular industry. It's almost a business ethnography of a particular sector, which is why it's also quite fascinating. So this book is published by Francis Lincoln Limited, who are another wonderful publisher. If you ever get a chance to look at their website, they do some beautiful books about minor industries and gardening and homes, and they're just very visual, and they've got lots of fantastic pictures in them. Yes, so what can we say? This documents the production of tweed in the Outer Hebrides, its use in the mills and factories, how it makes its way onto the into clothing outlets and, what would you call it, Savile Row and similar custom suit and jacket manufacturers, and the fashion industry. It's really visual, so you get loads of beautiful pictures of Hebridean islands and the people who make the tweed. So for example, this lady spent a year or more working with the industry, talking to people involved in it and making little cases of them, little case studies of them. So let's pick you out something interesting, shall we? He says, so like here is an example of several chaps running their mills for the wool production. This is how the tweed comes to life. So you get a little bit of photography, a bit of a description of their practice, and you know, history of themselves, of their interaction with the tweed industry, and how they interact with the mill, etc. How they came to that work. Some people have moved to it new, some people have learned it from their grandfather and took it up. Description of where they work, as well as more dramatic scenery and, you know, obligatory pictures of sheep, as you might imagine. And then it moves on to a description of how the actual tweed jackets are produced in Savile Row clothing houses like that. And lastly, it talks a little bit about the fashion industry itself. So it's not just used in people's clothing, but it's used by Vivienne Westwood and other similar people in actual fashion exhibitions. And there's plenty of like colour sway, so you can see some of the patterns, examples of the knit and the stitch. Beautiful, full of stunning photographs, and very well written, very easy to read. You can get through it quite quickly. You could almost call it a coffee table book, but I'd say it's more comprehensive than that, and it's just beautiful to look through. The photographs are very high quality. You understand lots of different things about the industry. You get a genuine feel for the people who work in it. Yeah, excellent book, and I highly recommend it. And if nothing else, if you like pictures of Highland scenery, you know, this is full of it, as well as the interesting characters who produce the garments you may or may not buy, or that you have or haven't seen. Yeah, wonderful. Really couldn't recommend it highly enough. That is Harris Tweed, From Land to Street by Lara Platman. 5 stars.